Come with us to the Venice Film Festival 2022. This year features rich content from the Middle East and North Africa. Films like Nezouh by Sadat Gadan and Paul of France for My Country by Rashid Hemi. Here are some reviews of these films so far.
So I just saw Pour la France. I thought it was quite an interesting film actually because of how it depicts immigration and Arab people in France. I also saw Romain Gavras' film this morning, and I really did not like it because feeding this narrative that Arab people are only are doomed to be into violence, misogyny, and poorness, kind of. And this film does not. This film shows resilience, shows strongness, and shows family as an entity that's important. And
French suburbs are often described as very violent, and in this movie it wasn't about that, it was more about love.
So I just saw a film about a family in Syria during the war, when almost everyone around has already left their houses, and they're kind of supposed to leave too, which would be smarter because it would be safer, but the father of the family doesn't want to leave, and there's the conflict around it.
It's not a film about the war. The war context is just the background, very hard background, but there's no this feeling, of destruction. So everything is exploded. Also, the apartment was crashed by a missile, but they feel home anyway.
And I especially love that the director created a film about such tragic events with humor. My favorite kind of films are the ones that talk about the hardest, most painful stuff in life with humor.
I think it was really incredible. I mean, I cried a lot, but I think the cinematography was pretty impressive. And this movie is actually a story from the director, and he, in a way, shares the story of something that happened to his brother. I'm not really for the fact that you would die for your own country, but I think it's beautiful the fact that in the beginning he's in a way trying to follow his father's footsteps, by also fighting for a country, trying to find in a way a reason to live. The only way he can feel close to his father by doing so for his own country, which is France. And I thought it was pretty interesting to see that in the movie.
An incredible film, to say the least. I do recommend for everyone to watch it. There's a lot of hints in a way that you need to really take a closer look or a closer observation in order to really capture the full story. And these little moments, these little artistic touches that the director put or the actors included, simultaneously it brings the story back to reality, but also it brings the viewer closer to it, even if they didn't witness it.